What's up, guys? Welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. Today's review will not be a very typical one for me, being as I've already tried this beer numerous times. It being my favorite India Pale Ale. Anyway, it's taken from the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company out of Chico, California. And the beer of choice for today is Sierra Nevada's Torpedo Extra IPA. And like I said, this is my personal favorite of all IPAs or pale ales for that matter. And it really needs not really much of an introduction, because I'm sure most of you guys, if you're pretty familiar with craft beers, I'm sure everyone's tried this one. If you haven't, I do highly recommend this. But anyway, enough of the talk. Let's go ahead and open up this thing and see what this thing's all about. Alright, today I'm going to be, I bought a new set of pint glasses, so we're going to be pouring it out of the typical pint glass. So let's pour this thing up. Alright, beautiful beer, pours wonderfully. It's kind of a, it's not as dark as what I've been drinking lately, but like I said, I've had this one many times, so I'm very familiar with this one. I get lots of carbonation, poured about a 2-finger head, still lots of carbonation bubbles still forming at the top. It's kind of a hazy, golden, kind of, I wouldn't really say a caramel color, but it's more of a darker golden hue. But it pours a wonderful, wonderful head. It pours a wonderful body. Let's get a nose on this thing. Yeah. As always, it's got a beautiful smell, very earthy, getting lots of pine notes, kind of a semi-malty aroma. Like I said, it's very earthy, very pine influence. It's got a big hop-forward aroma. I'm pretty sure that they use the Cascade hops for this one. It's your typical Pacific Northwest style whole cone American hops, which is my favorite. Cascade and Chinook hops are probably the best as far as their aromas and their bite, their bitterness. This beer, I believe it has a 7.2 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 7.2% ABV. I think Beer Advocate listed as a 65 on the bitterness scale, so it's not just overly bitter with the hops and everything. But it's got enough bite on it to let you know it's there. So let's take a drink of it, guys. Delicious. Very, very, very delicious brew. Like I said, full of hop bitterness. Very, very straightforward with that. It's got a very malty, semi-dry to the palate. Kind of leaves a thick, sticky feeling on the palate as well. It starts off a very, very bitter, hop-forward bite. Kind of slowly fades into a kind of a citrus taste as well. It's not as bitter on the finish. It's more citrus, but I definitely get hops right up front. Very, very hop forward. Anyway, like I said, if anyone's interested, I do highly recommend this one. It's Torpedo Extra IPA. So yeah, there's really not much left to say about this one. It's definitely my favorite. Today is actually a Monday, it's Labor Day, and I hope everyone has had a wonderful holiday weekend. Hope everyone has been safe, drinking responsibly, the whole 9 yards, and hope everyone had a great time visiting family, friends, and so forth. But anyway, going to take one last chug, and cheers, guys.
He had his chance and did not with Parliament. Good.